Et salut tout le monde, c'est Joanoke et bienvenue dans une nouvelle vidéo découverte. Une vidéo découverte d'un jeu exceptionnel, d'un jeu que je n'ai pas du tout commencé puisque c'est normal, puisque nous commençons, c'est une vidéo découverte. Et c'est du jeu, ou enfin plutôt de la série Game of Thrones, cette série mondialement connue qui fait ravage en ce moment avec ses 5 saisons je crois, 6 saisons, 5 saisons je crois de quand je fais non 6 saisons quand je fais cet épisode, si je ne m'abuse. Alors changer de profil, non c'est toujours mon profil. Donc on a joué, on a les épisodes, on a le compte Telltale, ceux qui ont créé le jeu bien évidemment, on a les succès, on a les paramètres, on a l'aide, les paramètres. Alors les paramètres, dans paramètres, les commandes, oui, très bien que je les apprenne aussi. Afficher les éléments sélectionnables, déplacer personnage, inventaire, menu pause, courir, action de combat, action choix de dialogue, déplacer le réticule, j'avais compris, déplacer le testicule. Allez savoir pourquoi j'ai pensé à ça. Audio, vidéo. Volume général c'est bien, volume musique, on va le baisser à 5. Active, oui, luminosité, on va le faire à 8. Jouabilité, inversement, style d'affichage standard, minimaliste. Et bon, on va rester sur standard, hein. Crédit on s'en fout. Très bien, succès, épisode, mise à jour du je sais pas quoi. Épisode 1, de la glace naît du fer, les seigneurs perdus, l'épée dans les ténèbres, les fils de l'hiver, un nid de vipère et les dragons de glace. Très bien. D'accord, donc nous, ça sera le premier épisode donc, de la glace naît le fer. Pour cette petit let's play découverte, donc il y aura bien évidemment 6 épisodes. Hop, c'est parti. Donc c'est parti pour le premier épisode joué. Je sais pas combien vont durer réellement cette Tyrion Lannister, très bien. Le Nord n'oubliera jamais. Donc je ne sais pas combien de temps vont durer ces épisodes là. Chaque épisode, hein, ça dépend de la longueur que je mets, enfin du temps que je mets pour le terminer. Donc là, chaque épisode est égal à un épisode du jeu, bien évidemment. C'est un truc découverte, on se fait plaisir pour une fois. Ça fait un petit moment que j'ai pas fait de let's play découverte en plus. Ce jeu s'adapte au choix, l'histoire est façonnée par votre façon de jouer. D'accord, c'est intéressant. Les forestiers ont été des bannerets loyaux de la maison Stark pendant des milliers d'années. Ils abattent les rares ferrugiers dans les coins les plus reculés du bois au loup. À présent, le nord est déchiré par la guerre et la maison rivale cherche à s'approprier les ferrugiers de forestiers. L'avenir de la maison forestier est en jeu. Ah ah, je fais partie de la maison forestier ? Avec la bannière du Gondor.
The great Jaime Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Old Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
D'accord, donc je suis un écuyer. Très bien. Vas-y, ramasse là.
Make sure it's spotless.
Nettoie-la bien cette fois.
Old Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it.
Plus de sang.
Go on, it's only blood.
Oui, je sais, merci, mais en même temps, je lisais ce qu'il y avait là-haut, donc tu m'excuses.
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You? You'll never have a sword like that.
Lol.
I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
Why not?
You don't give swords like that to pig farmers.
I
Quel
had a hand
enfoiré.
in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next, he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
Let him finish.
Oh, he'll talk all night if you let him.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
Brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. It grows more far-fetched every time he
Tu vas t'en
tells it.
bouffer une, toi?
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Right,
Ouais,
thanks.
vas-y, on le fait.
Welcome.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it.
Hop, ok.
Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield.
Comment il se fout de sa gueule?
Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Ah, tu me permets de boire? Bah écoute, merci Seigneur. Je ne suis qu'un humble serviteur, mais un serviteur qui va prendre ta
Robb
place.
Stark, the king in the north.
The king in the north!
Tomorrow we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard.
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
De la glace ne le faire.
Iron from ice!
Garrett,
Oui, j'arrive.
Yes, my lord.
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick.
Ah.
As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you.
Oh oh, un
It's been on
chevalier?
my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
What do you mean?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire
Ah
forever.
bah oui. Bah,
How
bah,
shall I
chevalier.
reward your loyalty?
Chevalier?
What can I offer you? You serve me well.
To bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side.
Oh,
in the
putain,
vanguard
superbe.
tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House
Oh putain,
Forrester.
c'est un honneur.
It's well deserved, Garrett.
Bah, je te
you, my
décevrai
lord.
pas.
I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Là, je...
My lord.
Tu
Now
m'étonnes.
go and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Mais merci.
Bloody hell.
Empty. Squire, fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Can I get up to you?
Yeah, no problem.
Ouais, je dois faire...
I've been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me.
Quoi? Tu vas te bouffer une tarte. Une quiche.
More wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norrin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
It's your job to do the work and stop
Mais
complaining.
grave.
You try squiring for Norrin and see how much you like it.
Bah, c'est un boulot, c'est tout.
Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Don't get angry with me. We're no different, you and I.
Aye, but I'm not the son of a pig farmer. My father had dignity.
Eh mais... Putain, mais tu vas te recevoir la jarre dans la gueule.
At this rate, we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Allez, tu y arriveras, on va te
Easy for you
donner
to
un
say.
peu de courage.
Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
Well, it's right over there.
Les jumeaux, bastion de la maison frais. Les noces pourpres. Ah, c'est là où Robb Stark va mourir.
Take your time.
Sa femme aussi, son enfant aussi.
Good thing
Son
Lord
loup aussi.
Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding.
Ouais, ils sont tous équipés.
Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Et ouais, et eux ils se préparent à combattre. Allez.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong?
Ouais. Les hommes se préparent. Et il y a eu un signal.
Just run into you. You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
Eh oui.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Owen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Ouais, ils se préparent tous.
We have to warn the others.
Good luck.
Ah, monseigneur avant tout. Et voilà, ça commence. Ouf. Ce coup de pied qu'il a eu. Allez, marre de sa gueule. Tiens. Cadeau du roi. Faut que je le bute, faut que je le bute. Comment je peux le faire? Tiens, enfoiré. On me poursuit, on me poursuit, on me poursuit, on me poursuit.
Ready, boys!
Oh putain.
Whoa!
Faut lui un coup de tatane.
Shoot that
Dans la gueule.
one!
Apprenez à viser. Boum. Oula. Oh, merci. Oula, oulala, 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 oulala. Attention, attention, je vais me le bouffer, je vais me le bouffer. Non, 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 non. Oh, putain. Merde, j'ai laissé mon bouclier par contre. Oh, monseigneur, il est là. Toi, tu m'as pas. Tiens, bouffe. Non, 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 non. Putain, ça sent mauvais. Ah, je vais crever, je vais crever. Je deviens complètement... Oh putain, je deviens complètement fou. Psychologiquement. Ah putain, allez. On réessaye. Ah. Allez, on court. Bouffe. Allez, 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 allez. bouffe. J'ai pas voulu. Je pensais qu'il y avait un truc à faire. J'ai pas eu le temps. Ouh.
Good fucking riddance.
Mais il faut que je fasse. Oula, toi t'es mort. Tiens, bouffe.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Ouais.
Speak up, Garrett.
The phrase. They slaughtered him, my lord.
Ils l'ont tué. Je suis désolé.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you? What happened to him?
I didn't leave him, but I couldn't save him.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Oula. Pinard. Tiens, bouffe. L'épée, l'épée, l'épée. Ouh, merde.
What's afraid? You fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Mais je peux pas prendre l'épée? Oh non, pas maintenant. Faut qu'on se tire.
Seven hells.
But now what do we do?
If we run, they'll hunt us down like dogs.
If we
Bah oui.
stay, they'll slaughter us like the others.
Well, the phrase says time's over.
Ouais, t'as mal là. Ta blessure de tout à l'heure.
Guard this with your life. Return it to
L'épée?
Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste.
Merde, putain, mais prends-la l'épée.
Be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
What the phrase says
You have
about
to go.
stage, you're welcome.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well. I know I can count on you. Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North
Le
Grove.
bosquet du Nord ne doit jamais être perdu. Très bien.
Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters.
On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters. With love, the fray.
Je kiffe cette musique. Ça fait plaisir de revoir cette petite épisode 1 de la glace naît le fer. Le fer du sang. Terre des forestiers, la route royale. Personnellement, je serais pas passé par la route, moi, mais bon. Les Telltale. Les Telltale, je crois que c'est eux qui ont créé aussi le Walking Dead. Regardez autour de vous. Très bien. J'aime pas ce truc de chopage chopage de choses. Oh, du sang.
Blood. Fresh.
Alors, par contre, est-ce que je peux améliorer le fait que ma souris va... Enfin, ma manette va un tout petit peu plus vite. C'est pas ça que je voulais faire. Jouabilité. Inverser la souris, ouais, d'accord, ok, cool. Donc, il n'y a pas de demi-mesure, c'est que, voilà, je peux pas... je ne peux pas aller un peu plus vite. Je vois qu'il y a Codex, il n'y avait pas tout à l'heure ça. C'est quoi? Ah d'accord, ok. C'est d'accord. Grigor Forestier, Lord du monde de fer. Je vous laisse lire. Hein, je mettrai sur pause. Moi je lirai pendant la vidéo bien sûr. Hop, on a quoi? Lady Elissa Forestier, femme de Lord Forestier. Nous avons Roderick Forestier, le fils aîné, celui qu'on a vu tout à l'heure, qui est mort. Asher Forestier ou Asher, on va dire Asher Forestier, deuxième fils, en exil. Ah, ok. Bon à savoir. Mira Forestier, la fille aînée. C'est mignonne. Ok, nous avons Ethan Forestier, le troisième fils. Putain, mais t'as autant de gosses que Stark en fait. Talia Forestier, deuxième fille. Eh ben, c'est une grosse famille, dis donc. Rion Forestier, le quatrième fils. Gareth Tuttle, l'écuyer de Lord Forest. Mais c'était pas le Lord Forestier. C'est pas moi ça. Avec l'aide de son nom de... si, mais c'est moi en plus. Duncan Tuttle, châtelain du monde de fer. Mon père, le Sir Royland Dagger, le maître d'armes du monde de fer. T'es moche. Le maître Green, excusez-moi. Ouais. Oh. Malcolm Brandfield, le frère de Lady Forestier. Et le monde de fer, bien évidemment, le fief ancestral de la maison Forestier. Eh ben écoutez, hop, je pourrais lire ça pendant justement quand je revisionnerai la vidéo. Cochon mort. Qui est mal fait, hein, en passant par là. soit disant en parlant. Oula. Du feu. Alors, une charrette qui va rien me dire, bien évidemment. Parce que sinon, c'est pas marrant. Chariot, regardez. Ça a été pillé, hein, l'endroit.
That's father's car.
Ah merde. Ah merde. La charrette de mon père en plus.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Winter may be coming, but at least still have his bacon.
Ah mais c'est de ceux qui ont tué
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on.
Top. Je tire l'épée mon gars. Je vais te buter.
Is that so? You can try if you like, and then we'll.
Oula, comment tu tiens ton épée
Get off my
Land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North.
Ah bon?
I reckon he like a proper lordly sword like that.
Ah oui, c'est vrai que... c'est vrai que ça a été tué. Enfin, Stark a été tué. Oula, il crache son sang.
Have that sword, boy.
Ah, tu vas la voir cette épée, hein, dans ton bide. Venez la chercher.
Come get it, you bastard.
Viens la chercher. Bouffe. Ouh, merde, c'est moi qui ai bouffé. Merde, je suis nul, hein. Y a pas à dire.
Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Merde.
Pathetic.
Pathétique, oui, là, je dois l'avouer que je suis nul, hein. Y a pas à dire. La fourche. La hache. La hache. Ouh. Ouh, t'as eu mal. Ça t'a fait du bien. En tout cas, moi, ça m'a fait du bien. Je dois l'avouer. Ouh, cette chance. Ah, j'ai cru qu'il allait l'embrocher. Pouf. Reprends l'épée, reprends l'épée. Oh, putain, merde. Tiens, bouffe. Bah oui, 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 ça fait mal. Ça fait mal. Tiens. Heureusement que je suis allé vite. Hein. Bute-le. Il n'y a pas de machin. Oui, mais moi aussi j'avais une famille. Je te tue. Meurs. Meurs. Car le fer apporte le sang. Moi je l'aurais tué lui aussi.
Father? Garrett, you survived.
Bah oui.
Your sister.
Elle va bien?
She hid.
Ah oui, elle va bien. Non, elle va pas bien.
I tried to stop them.
Mais toute ma famille est morte?
I'll kill the men who did this.
Ouais. Ouf. Le monde de fer, le bastion de la maison forestière. Donc ouais, chez moi quoi, ma demeure. Plus j'ai une blessure.
Garrett!
L'un de mes
Get
hommes.
the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Ah, c'est le château de mon oncle. Enfin, c'est le fief de mon oncle.
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly.
Est-ce que je vais pouvoir gérer le château? Est-ce que je vais pouvoir foutre ma merde dans le nord?
2 Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My
Pour leur
sister,
terre.
she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Vraiment, en ce moment, les Stark qui sont en train de se faire défoncer. Mais d'une de ces manières. Hein.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
Ouais, je leur ferai sans hésiter,
If
mon
we
gars.
don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Ok. C'est dégueulasse. Ah putain. C'est dégueulasse. Ouais, mais au moins eux ils bouffent les...
These are dark days, I
ils
fear.
bouffent, ça nous évite
To
qu'on...
lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
La maison
Our
ne tombera
house will
jamais,
never
mon gars.
fall. By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit.
Ah oui.
Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Ouais, faut pas que je dévoile encore comme quoi je suis plus écuyer en fait.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Très bien. Alors, le siège du Lord, regardez. Ben ouais, parce que je regarde, je n'ai strictement rien à foutre. Je veux cette place. Regarde par la fenêtre un peu.
The Ironwood Grove. An ironwood shield.
The strongest wood in the known world.
Oui.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tengrin. Look, I'll show you.
Tapisserie de la famille. Astier.
Asher.
Asher. Ouais, ouais, ben j'avais
Exiled to
eu
Essos,
raison.
unfortunately. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Pas trop, non. Justement, ils peuvent s'en servir comme monnaie d'échange.
Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lord Forrester. It was an honour to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
Ouais. Appuyez en plus pour aller sur la page codex, mais
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
on verra après, on verra après. Je continue tout de même à regarder. Tiens, pas autre chose. Que ces deux trucs. Il n'y a pas autre chose. Très bien. Provision médicinale ou lui parler. Provision médicinale. Alors je ramasse ça. Je peux me les prendre?
This might help.
Je peux me les prendre, c'est classe. Eh ben écoute, un bandage, je prends aussi. Ça sert toujours. Il y a quoi là? Je touche. Et la boum, ça
Rather
explose.
cute little creatures, aren't they?
Ah, c'est les verts.
Yes.
Très bien, c'est des verts. Je te regarde.
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
Oui, bah tu m'as vu marcher, tu m'as vu marcher. Je veux juste lui montrer l'épée.
I'll admit, you do seem better than was to be expected. I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Oh,
Welcome
Bonjour,
home,
madame.
Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
et ça c'est
Talia
Mira à
asked
côté
to
de ça.
see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
On peut pas sauver
You
tout
were
le
with
monde.
Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything...
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
Ah, il faut essayer de lui remonter le moral, même si c'est difficile. Hein.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so
Il a
much
dit
to
qu'il
the
vous
family.
aimait.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forrester's sword.
Il faut
Ethan
peut-être que je te
should
la
have
donne.
it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people.
Ah, Duncan, c'est
Your
l'oncle.
family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be
On va
My
se
uncle's
mettre
right.
intelligemment.
We need to be smart.
smart. Ed Stark was smart. And look where that got him.
Oui, il est mort, lui.
So,
Décapité carrément.
what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword.
He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
Fuck the Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
Aye. You'll say it was justice. They'll say it was murder. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take. Which is why you cannot stay.
Ah, je dois partir.
Cannot stay. Duncan.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall.
Non.
Boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons.
Je vais devenir l'un des gardes.
I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Je suis pas un
Especially
criminel.
now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Uncle, you can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all.
C'est vrai
I
que
know that's not what
c'est
you
une
want.
unité le mur.
I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I'll do what's
Ça
asked of
pourrait
me.
être une solution
I
en
know
effet.
it doesn't seem fair, but it is
Mais en
what's
ce moment
best.
dans le mur, on peut pas dire que c'est les vacances quoi. Avec
That settles it then.
les espèces de morts vivants, les trucs marcheurs blancs, les marcheurs blancs,
You
voilà,
can have
cherchez
my
le mot.
horse.
Qui commencent à
I'll
qui
see you have
reviennent.
plenty of food, but we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
C'est la merde, c'est la merde.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Les gardes de la nuit.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
Ah, ça veut dire que je vais croiser Snow, en
I've
fait.
been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Stark Snow. Le bâtard
What?
des Stark.
What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
J'espère que c'est à lui qu'il fallait que je le dise, j'ai oublié.
Sorry,
Ah oui, c'est ça.
you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Maester Ortengren asked, but I said nothing.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
What?
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Eh bah, on n'est pas sorti du sable.
Iron from ice.
De la glace,
Iron from ice.
naît le fer. Du
Remember,
fer,
you
naît le
represent
sang.
House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Allez. J'espère que c'était bien lui qu'il fallait que j'en parle en fait. J'ai complètement oublié en fait si c'était lui ou pas. Bah, on verra bien de toute façon. Allez.
Jared, wait!
Ah. J'ai l'impression qu'elle a un penchant pour moi elle. Oh c'est mignon.
Be safe.
Très bien. Merci. Prends soin de toi. Je reviendrai. Dum, 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 dum. Allez, c'est parti pour aller vers le nord du mur.
Ethan?
Lord de la maison forestier. Eh ben, on n'est pas dans la merde si c'est le nouveau Lord. C'est moi qui te le dis.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
Haha, elle sait qu'il est derrière le truc.
Anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
A stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
Justement, là-bas, putain, niveau danger, ça y va.
Die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Ah ouais, carrément.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
He doesn't know me, or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Chiche molle,
Ethan,
c'est que t'as
you
peur de
should
tout.
let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword, like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
It's so much
T'étais encore
fun.
dans le ventre de ta mère, toi.
Then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I promise, I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
Allez, je suis obligé d'être les deux quand même.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I
C'est ça.
suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
Toi, tu penses qu'à ça, toi. T'es
Only
bien un
it was
gosse.
that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
You have to understand, being Lord is a great responsibility. I can't just fool around.
Thank you for that, Roderick.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's
So,
come demanding justice.
Ça m'aurait pas étonné.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord.
Ouais, je suis
We
obligé de venir.
really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay. With his family. Lord Whitehill is a mean old man anyways. Someone should tell him to leave us alone.
Fine. if that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Ouais. Salut, bande de cons.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
C'est tous les hommes qu'il a, c'est tout? Mais on peut les maraver.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
What?
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oath-breakers.
Aye! And look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
Bim!
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the North now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
T'as une idée bien précise en tête.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Oui, c'est ça.
Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that.
Justement, tu
How do
devrais
you
avoir.
answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
I did.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this This is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own, that the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
Est-ce que tu as aimé? Non. T'as pas dû aimer, mais tu vas t'en souvenir.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Ah, il faudrait les sortir de là, elle. Eh ben...
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Ah, et Geoffrey n'est pas encore mort, d'accord. Il n'a pas encore été empoisonné.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Wep.
Ethan made this for me. Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos. Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Venir, je suppose que tu allais me rejoindre.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
Ouais, donc on t'a pas encore mise au courant.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Lettre de mère.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Toc, 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 toc. Entrée. Alors, il faut que j'aille ouvrir, bien évidemment.
One moment.
Yes?
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the royal sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
La mère de Geoffrey. Elle aussi, c'est une grosse connasse.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
Ouais, justement, de les éliminer.
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Intéressant à savoir.
Good night,
merci.
lady.
Yeah.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Bien sûr. Fais-toi plaisir. Ah, c'est...
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden.
Derrière, c'est pas la fille de Stark?
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
I need your help, my lady.
Of course, and I will help you in any way I can. But there's another matter we must attend to first. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the royal sept.
La garde royale.
She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Non, mais c'était juste une servante en fait. Bizarre.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Je le sens pas trop là. J'ai l'impression d'aller dans la gueule du loup en fait. Enfin là c'est la maison du cerf mais
You can do this.
la maison du lion je veux dire. Geoffrey est là. Ah non, c'est... Oh, Tyrion.
Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
Ah, le temps que le père il arrive, c'est vrai
With your
qu'il sert de...
Allow me
d'aide.
to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Bah, on s'agenouille. Un peu de respect quand
Your
même.
Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
Eh, je te connais,
House
salope.
Forrester is a
On va
Northern
jouer ton jeu.
house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king can expect from you, if you have any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
And proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned, but now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not.
Eh, tu couches avec ton frère, mon gars, alors me casse pas les couilles.
You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
Bon bah, je vais dire le roi.
I'm sure she
would... Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
The king, of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she?
Il se fout de ta gueule,
the
lui.
most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
As-tu quelque chose à dire, mon petit Tyrion?
I'll walk you out.
Oh, bah c'est gentil.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it.
Merci.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Donc oui, bah, t'as pas tué encore. Enfin, Joffrey n'est pas encore mort et t'as pas tué ton père à coups de flèche alors qu'il était en train de chier. Oh putain, bah, ça m'a fait délire cette scène. Elle a été tellement épique.
Mira, I was worried.
How
was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult.
C'est
But at least it's over now.
C'est un euphémiste. Un euphémisme.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
J'aurais déjà un peu plus de choix.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
Right, of course. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Il est en colère.
Well?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Aye.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Ciro. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her. Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
You're the only one who can help me. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Les rouages de la politique. La route royale, bois au loup. Toujours en direction du mur. Oula. Oh, un mec qui se fait crever. Oula, calme-toi, mon grand. Bon, d'accord, j'ai plus de cheval.
Seven hells.
Par les 7 enfers. J'aurais dit par les 7 couronnes, mais bon. On peut dire que c'est à peu près pareil. Ouh, il est en train de se faire cramer.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Il m'a vu?
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
Merde.
My lord?
Shh. Listen. There.
No.
Hear that? I know I heard something.
Faut pas faire de bruit.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
J'ai bien fait de pas bouger. Ah, ils étaient trop nombreux. Faut pas trop faire le con. Je suis tout seul. Il doit être mort, lui. Qui?
Bloody hell.
Oh Dieu! C'est classe! On est où là? Ah, je suis avec le Lord. Ok.
As I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new Lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
Ah.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Missed.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
Ah ouais.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks
He's
true.
right. I've a family to feed. And not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy.
No! Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, You must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
Men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the war.
Je peux l'envoyer au mur.
Give us justice.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Allez, on va se montrer clément pour une fois.
Tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed. Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
He still serves House Forrester and deserves our protection.
He's a rat in our grain stores.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
Ouais.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Eh ben, la politique, c'est pas une mince affaire. Ouais, souris mon gars, mais c'est pas à toi que je veux le passer. Certes, j'aime bien l'art militaire, il n'y a pas de problème à ça. Le problème, c'est que l'armée ne résout pas tout simplement. Qu'est-ce que tu vas pouvoir me dire d'autre, toi?
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Pas encore. Quel est ton point de vue?
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life.
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsay Snow, I imagine. Bloodlust can often be sated by gifts and gold.
On verra. Duncan. C'est mon oncle, ça.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the Whitehills. I only hope to give you an advantage, and I regret any action you disapprove of.
I understand. And you're forgiven.
Thank you, my lord.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
You're all worthless and weak.
Malcolm.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall.
Hello.
I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, but I'll be of no help to you in Essos. She insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you. Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Je vais quand même te parler.
Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know dogs could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Oh, rien.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, you know, don't you?
You honor Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was. Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad. You can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Pour l'instant, t'es trop jeune, mon gars. Prends le temps de grandir. Alors, la Duncan MacLeod, Malcolm. Lui donner le brassard, Duncan.
Duncan, I've decided to name you as my sentinel. Congratulations.
Why, thank you, my lord. I'm honored. But are you sure?
Oui.
Yes, of course. I'm convinced you're the man for the job.
Then I accept. But first, you must summon the small council, my lord, to make it official.
Right. I'll tell Maester Ortengrin to do it at once.
Allez. Le ministrel, le maître, je veux dire. Pour lui dire de faire venir le conseil.
Are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Oui.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Merci.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. There was one man who stood above all others. Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision. Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle! This is reckless. Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here. We've no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh. Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! My new Sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Not another word.
Your father would not approve, my lord.
Moi, je lui aurais découpé la tête pour.
Apologies, my son. Bon. I had expected better of him, but now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house. There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you. I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Un peu difficile tout ça quand même, hein. On ne sait jamais. On dirait un tampon. Ah, c'est un sceau. Un sceau de la famille Tyrell. Ah bah c'est la future reine, ça, Tyrell. Son nom de famille.
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing.
Ouais.
Just know, I will be here for you if you ever...
Oula. Tu fais une sale tête.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family.
Merde.
I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
Oh que oui.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Elle a pas remarqué que il manquait des choses sur la table. C'est déjà ça.
Milady. Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I could be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Un garde royal. Ça fait 2-3 fois que tu me regardes, toi. J'ai l'impression que t'es le même garde, mais qui me regarde à chaque fois, ça me stresse. J'ai envie de te découper ta tête.
Where's Sir Royland? He should be here. The man values pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Allez. Putain, encore ce gros.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of the Warden of the...
That's enough.
Ouais, tu dis bâtard, toi. T'as peur de lui quand même.
Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
Calme-toi, calme-toi.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much.
Your father will appreciate it, I hope. Our ironwood is highly sought after.
My father is not so easily impressed. Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this.
Ah, voilà, tu te fais clasher, c'est bien.
Look at that. More Forrester.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
Lord Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice. First,
Ça veut dire ferme ta gueule, ça.
let's see you bend the knee to my father. Lord Bolton.
On va le faire.
Words
Ça me démange, hein.
Anyone can say they're loyal.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
He was within his right. They killed his family.
His right? He killed a loyal soldier in my father's army. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What? What? The ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
No. No.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point.
Beam!
We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Oh, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well. I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the bold lord? But I don't want a bold lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan!
Oh my
God!
No! Even though you did bend the knee. I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him!
Fetch the mace so quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
Let it go!
Stop that! Help me! Brian,
Stop it!
Remember Brian! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
Eh merde. J'avais pas prévu ça. Mais alors pas du tout. Votre histoire a commencé prochainement dans Game of Thrones.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties.
Ah, c'était Robb.
Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again. Our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Ouh! Putain, je suis tout excité. Eh oui. Ah putain, c'est... Oh. C'était épique pour ce premier épisode, en tout cas, de découverte de Game of Thrones. C'est vraiment un... Ouais, un hors-série, enfin, ce qui se passe à côté, en fait, pendant le... Là où vraiment les Lannister sont en train d'éliminer un par un tous les Stark. Mais putain, c'est... Mais je m'y attendais vraiment pas pour le Lord, en fait. Hein. Pour moi, je voulais qu'il reste en vie. Bon, bah, malheureusement, il s'est pas passé ça. On m'a tué. Un coup de dague dans le cou. Mais je suis vraiment pas déçu de ce premier épisode. Je suis très patient. Enfin, très... je dis que de la merde. Je suis impatient de découvrir la suite. En tout cas, les autres épisodes. Je sais pas quand je ferai les autres. Hein. Je verrai, puisque j'ai trop de séries en ce moment. Que dire de ce premier épisode, à part qu'il était magnifiquement très bien réalisé. J'ai bien aimé les... c'est vraiment j'ai bien aimé le côté gameplay. C'est vraiment du Telltale hein, après hein, niveau graphisme et tout. C'est vraiment, ça me rappelle réellement ce qu'ils avaient fait aussi dans Walking Dead. Enfin, je m'attendais ni à mieux parce que ça reste dans leur idéologie. Ça reste le même gameplay. Mais je m'attendais pas à moins non plus. Hein. Ça reste quand même l'univers ils ont gardé quand même l'univers de Game of Thrones. Donc ils ont les personnages, disons, pas secondaires, hein, parce que la famille qui on joue, les Forrester, on les voit pas dans... Enfin, de ce que je me souviens, on les voit pas dans Game of Thrones, dans la série. Pardon. Mais tous ceux qu'on a déjà vus, donc la future reine, Tyrion Lannister, la reine Cersei, ils ont vraiment les mêmes caractères qu'on retrouve en fait dans la série. Donc je suis vraiment pas déçu. C'est vraiment un très très bon jeu. Les jeux vous permettent de comparer vos choix. Non, ça va, c'est pas grave. Donc pour cette fin d'épisode, voilà, je vous dis à tous de passer une très bonne journée. Ça doit faire une vidéo de 2 heures. Je sais pas du tout, j'ai même pas compté. Ça sera à tout, de toute façon, directement les 2 heures. Donc je vous dis à tous de passer une très bonne journée et à une prochaine vidéo découverte, je l'espère bien. C'était The Aneke pour la chaîne Exogame et à plus de monde.